So during the commissioning of the NRS building yesterday, the Senate President of Nigeria and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu took turns to make mockery of Nigerians and the opposition, I can just say ADC. So the Senate President started by defending the current INEC chairman. He's been in the news for his partisan tweet where he said victory is sure. He was actually replying to Dayo, who is the current APC youth chairman. So he said victory is sure. So Nigerians are dragging him. He arguing that the tweet does not belong to him. But according to various investigations, everything is pointing towards him as the owner of that tweet.
Then they changed and said, okay, let us attack the people going to do the election. And they brought out a tweet where they said the chairman of INEC said victory is sure. But he didn't say victory is sure for APC. He did not say victory is sure for PDP. He just said victory is sure. And the man said that it's manipulated. Nobody wants to hear. But for me, whether manipulated or not, he said victory is sure. He was not chairman of INEC. He was just a mere lecturer. Anybody can support anybody wishes to. But when you are on a seat, you have to think of all the entire country and all the populace. And that's what they are doing. I want to just let you know, that it's not only in the area of revenue and taxation that you are doing well. The infrastructure in the FCT is not handled by APC. It is handled by the national chairman of a fraction, When the executive chairman finished his speech, he encapsulated and embedded everything in my heart. He was able to capture the essence of governance. He was able to justify the confidence that Nigerians repose in you and continue to repose in you. He was even able to capture the fact that Nigerians cannot do without you in 2027. And without saying a word, the executive chairman of NRS was able to say why there is total confusion in all other political parties across the country. And they will come to blame you. If you were not that good, if your vision was not very clear, from day one you said tax, fuel subsidy is gone on your first swearing in, and people carry their hands on their heads. I said, does this man know what he's talking? Entrenched corruption, that Nigeria was spending almost 90% to 93% of every revenue in fuel subsidy. You can't build something on nothing and expect it to stand. There was no money for infrastructure. Nigeria will go and budget 80 to 85% on debt servicing, remaining only 15%, and they expect miracle that government should come and build things like this. You have changed all that. So I sitting down there as Senate President and Chairman of the National Assembly, I cannot be more proud that yes, we contributed to what we are seeing here today. You are seeing insecurity today. It's even increasing because the election is coming. As soon as the election is over, watch out. The first 2 weeks, you will not hear any single bomb blast. Because people are sponsoring it to distract you. They don't know what else to do. They say this man is too good in many areas. If the governors are attracted to him because he's taking very good care of the states. He came in with less than 18 governors. Today he has almost 32 governors under his fold, out of 36. So where do we, when you don't have the structure? Political party today is stable in this country. Then they changed and said, okay, let us attack the people going to do the election. And they brought out a tweet where they said the chairman of INEC said victory is sure. But he didn't say victory is sure for APC. He did not say victory is sure for PDP. He just said victory is sure. And the man said that it's manipulated. Nobody wants to hear. But for me, whether manipulated or not, he said victory is sure. He was not chairman of INEC. He was just a mere lecturer. Anybody can support anybody who wishes to. But when you are on a seat, you have to think of all the entire country and all the populace. And that's what you are doing. I want to just let you know, there is not only in the area of revenue and taxation that you are doing well.
So he said, the senior president said that in his defense of the INEC chairman, he said that he did not say victory is sure for APC. So is he trying to convince us that the tweet was made by the current INEC chairman, because the INEC chairman has not admitted, is yet to admit that the tweet was made by him, and neither has he admitted that he's the owner of that Twitter account. President Tinubu even made it worse. He came on board. He said when he was done, he said he's going to bring on the senior president again on board to come and, send him in the midst of the opposition and scatter them. And he said they are confused.
Senate President, thank you. I will send you to the other side. To represent me, and that you can scatter them anyway they are confused.
That he will send him to the other side. That's what he said. He said he will send the senior president to the other side and go there and scatter them, that they are confused. Is it what we should be hearing from the number one citizen of the country? So is he actually confirming what everyone has been saying, that it is the APC that is mobilizing these criminals that call themselves factional chairman of ADC? Is he the one mobilizing them to destabilize ADC, destabilize Labour Party, destabilize PDP? Time will tell. So one thing I want to tell the likes of Senator Godswill Akpabio is that the people in ADC today struggling to find their rhythm, or struggling to reroute their political career, or struggling to find their spark again in Nigerian politics. They were in APC yesterday, jubilating victory, celebrating that they've had victory over PDP. El-Rufai, the likes of El-Rufai, I like making reference to that man. Most of these guys were the likes of, there are so many of them. They were jubilating. They have defeated PDP. PDP is dead. And now they don't have a place again in APC. They jump to ADC. So that's why I keep telling Nigerians, the earlier we realize it, the better for all of us. These politicians don't have us at heart. They don't have our interest at heart. It's just their personal interest. Politics is a game of interest, we say it. These guys in ADC now fighting and joining us to paint APC black and blue and maybe red. Tomorrow, if they get the opportunity, they will jump speedily back to APC. That's what happened to this Daniel Bwala. He went to Al Jazeera News and embarrassed himself. He said, if you join APC, your brain is not working. If you join APC, this, you are no longer functioning. You are this and this and this. The moment the door of employment came knocking, he opened. He embraced it with all arms. Started defending that court order has done this. The same thing with Reno Mokri. So we are yet to get someone that is credible. It's only P2B who has been clear. The video I have posted that so many people are commenting, P2B said that he is not ready to pay a dime to somebody to vote for him. That's the ADC primary election. He said he supports direct primary. That he's not going to pay Nigerians for him to lead them. That he prefers you voting for him out of your own way. He's not going to force it. But we see the Nigerian politics is a dirty politics. You must have money for you to play the politics. If you don't have money, you are out. So why is APC? This is not just the only place that Senator Godswill Akpabio have made mockery of the opposition. He's done that at the House of Senate. He said PDP has zonal offices. ADC have only. How is he ever? I watched one video. Maybe I will not be able to get it. He said ADC has an office, 3 offices in the whole of Nigeria. I mean, in the whole of Abuja. How did he able? How was he able to get that? My advice to him is this: enjoy your own victory now while it lasts. It won't be forever. PDP was in power yesterday. Today is APC. Tomorrow we don't know the next party that will emerge. That's life. And those in ADC, they are all card-carrying members of APC. They just decamped to ADC because they needed to reroute themselves back to power. So when they get back to power, I'm sure they will all maybe go back to APC. So what P2B must avoid is those ingrates who climbed his back, who used his influence to get to the House of Senate, House of Assembly, and all of that. But after they won the election, they just jump back to APC. And they have seen how it is in APC now. After the national convention, we saw a huge amount of money you need to get for you to buy the ticket for the presidential election, for the governorship election, for the senatorial election. Huge, millions and millions of naira. So if you don't have that money, you shouldn't